Well, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing this morning? How much is it in store? Depends on what version you get there. Isaiah, it's either, what is it, 70 bucks, give or take, after taxes, or like 50 bucks plus taxes or something like that. Don't really actually know right off the hit. I don't really recall. Kyle, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Isaiah, definitely thank you for coming and hanging out. We're here today, this morning, doing a deep dive in here into the thing. What's the difference? The difference was the gold edition had DLC versus the other one did not. Somebody said that the new versions are the gold edition is not available anymore, so I don't really know. Isaiah, thank you for the like. Clay, thank you for the like, man. We appreciate you guys. We're here this morning kind of doing a deep dive into the career mode. I kind of show you the race teams you can get here, because we all want to check out everything, right? So, Black Sport, Iron Force, Gold Racing, Silver Racing Stream, Spicy Race, Ace. I said Ace Race. Crash Thunder, nasty. And you got some custom ones. Clay saying normal versions 49, gold edition 79. Okay, I got the amount wrong, so sorry about that, Isaiah. I will just use a checkered flag. How about that? So we're just kind of getting into the career mode here. We did just watch the first one. And the intro's pretty interesting. I'll give them that. Good job on it. What's the cars they got? Again, you got the street stocks, 305s, pro late models, 360s, the late models, or the Outlaw late models, and then the 410 sprints. So 3 sprint cars, 2 late models, and stock car. But the DLC will include the UMP mods. And I forgot to do that. And the big block modified. Oh, I thought I was right. 70 bucks, 50 bucks. That's alright, Clay. It's early. First name, huh? Boy, it's wanting you putting everything in. That's alright. That was kind of the boring part. I was hoping to get it done, but I didn't realize they were going to have such a long intro. The gold edition will have the modifies, but the modifies are not out yet. They are supposed to come out before the end of this year. I'll be honest with you, I don't know exactly when they're supposed to come out. I just know gold edition is supposed to have the 2 modifieds and a couple tracks also. Oh, hey, there's where you can start doing the suit. There's the style. I was actually fine with what I had. I kind of was playing around with this a little bit after stream last night. Gotta go with our colors right. Yeah, like I said, I'm not exactly sure when they're supposed to come out with those. But it should be interesting. It should be fun. Yeah, Clay, I don't think the DLC has come out yet for whatever reason. Well, everybody's kind of been saying that they're not been able to do anything with the Sammy Swindell and all that fun stuff. Uh, it is kind of odd, but I guess this is where you can add shapes or you can add sponsors. Let's go ahead, add at least one here. They do actually got 2 pages of sponsors. Oh, what the heck, we'll put that on there. Move that down a little bit. Don't think we need to rotate it, just need to shrink it down a little. Yeah, a lot of people are having problems with it for whatever reason to get the DLC part. So you can add sponsors all over the place if you wanted to. I'm just gonna add 2 here real quick, just to kind of get them. Oh, I forgot. I added, and you can add more than 1 decal if you really want to. The paint booth is pretty much just like the other games, guys. So if you're looking for a big advancement on that, it's pretty much exactly the same, in my opinion. I need to move that over a little. There we go. Oh, you can put other stuff on there? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, you can sponsor yourself out. Sean, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Oh, Eric saying, Sean, sorry, Sean, I didn't see that, man. I'm messing around here with the camera and everything. Where did that get? I should say. Alright. Oh, we'll start and save career. I better be watching sitting in math class laugh out loud. That's funny, man. Alright, so we got different regions. Local, regional, and national. You're gonna start out in the local region. So cool. We get 10K. Let's start out our race shop here. So 360s or 305s. I'm actually gonna go with the street stocks. They are actually a little bit harder to drive, but than the 305s. Everything is set up on I can't think. On expert mode, so it should be interesting. Maybe later today we'll kind of check out the differences between the PS4 and the PS5 version. I want to repaint the car. I don't mind the green, but the blue, the stars, yeah, I'd like to change it. Alrighty, so you got your earnings up there, and next contract opportunity in 2 races. We're gonna go to Kokomo. Wait, where are you from? Kansas, but this did not give me a chance to actually choose the local spot. Kickoff race for street stocks here at Kokomo. Kokomo is a great sprint car track. I just don't think it's a great anything else track. Sprint car midgets and all them. Maybe micros. Alrighty, so we're gonna get in here and we're actually gonna go in there and try to figure out what we need to do here today. We're just gonna start out with the gear ratio here a little bit. I'm gonna jump it up. You saw Indiana was like, wait, that's where I'm from. That's understandable, man. Just gonna change that. That's about it. Get practice done. One thing I kind of don't care for is all the cars only have one gear, so you don't have to worry about shifting. So that's a little bit kind of unrealistic on that part. Now these cars, they do seem to have a little bit more power, but man, we are definitely underpowered here. I don't think we're gonna do very good. I don't know. Oh well. So definitely gonna have to work at it to try to get her to do stuff. I'm surprised they got the cars down here on the bottom. Definitely rotates pretty good all the way through the corner. She likes stepping out. Yeah, we are on the PS5 version. They're grits. Like I said, probably later today, because we're kind of planning on streaming this all day here today, yes. Something we don't normally do. And kind of see what we got. I need to add variants of street stocks. I would agree with you on that, but they're probably trying to keep it simple there, Dustin. Hey, you can't play cross-gen. Yeah, I do hate that myself. I do have the PS4 version downloaded, so I can play with the PS4 people. We're just kind of gonna do the career mode here in the PS5. So I kind of want to see the better graphics, honestly. That's kind of why I'm doing that. I'll drop that down a couple notches. She was a little leash off, so not a whole lot of stuff you can change. You can change the tire compound, wheel lock, steering ratio, front weight, cross height, ride height, rear weight, springs. She's a little loose, so we need to probably jump that up. Tire pressure, stagger. There we go. Her stagger. Drop that down about an inch. We'll see what that does. Alright, our goal. But it says where the goal is. Oh well. Yeah, I do hate that they can't play cross-gen. It is a little weird. He was on until 3 last night, Brandon. We were on until about 1 our time last night. 1:30-ish. We were kind of trying to do a little bit more. You enjoy the 410s a lot? Awesome, awesome. I'm kind of curious how it's going to work when we get up here up through the career mode a little bit. I guess I probably ought to stop messing around. Got a little bit more gear in her, so we ain't lighten her up. .305 is kind of slow. Yeah, that's... Well, that's what it's supposed to be, bro. Little slow. Kind of one of those guys that try to get things perfect before I go on, but I guess I should just probably go to the next session instead of messing around too long, huh? Probably should have just kept it on the slider. We are not reaching our goal. That's odd. Starts you in neutral. Or maybe I hit the button. I don't know. I guess the wing list seemed different. Yeah, a lot of people said those 305s in SRX felt like the the 410 sprints. Oh, gonna tag along. I went to Smack Daddy's. I know Bueno here. Kokomo is a lot flatter over here on this game compared to like iRacing. iRacing has two very distinct different grooves. You got a bottom groove and a top groove. And once again, the real tracks here do not seem as wide as they do over on iRacing. Ricky saying, "What's up, Eric?" Oh, not much. How are you this morning, Ricky? Well, we didn't qualify, almost dead last. We did not reach our goal. Oh well. I'm just gonna jump over here real quick to the slide here. Yeah, you can hit. Oh, that's one thing I did notice. Ricky, thank you for the like, or thank you for the share, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for helping us get our name out there. That's one thing I did notice, that the tires are very, very easy to hit, and they come out of the track. Ricky, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. All right, here we go. We're gonna see what we come up with. This is just a default car, so you don't really get much with it right off the start. Brandon, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. My biggest complaints thus far has got to be the leaderboard is kind of hard to see. Michael, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Or today. I'm used to it tonight, ain't I? So we are on difficult mode here in career mode. We're kind of just checking it out. Well, looks like we might have gained at least one spot. Kokomo definitely kind of a tough track to drive when it gets slicked off, but that's one thing I have noticed. The track conditions may look to change, but the track is very tacky all over the place. I'm gonna take that setup, and I'm gonna go over here to custom, see if I can't give it a little more gear. Actually, probably ought to go down here. Come to think of it. So we're going to the Bay Mine. Top 5 advance. Looks like we got a lot of work to do. A lot of the mechanics, or all the stuff that kind of pops up on the screen, seems to be about the same as SRX and All American. Digging. They're getting that top line to work. I gotta give them this much. The AI is a lot more aggressive than they were in the previous games. So they are definitely racing with each other hard. It's kind of cool to see. Oh, there's some arrow. I don't know if that's actually gonna do much. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think the cars are hard to drive. They're pretty easy, to be honest with you. Hey, we're moving. One lap to go. Oh, we over-rotated there, coming off two. Yeah, usually, Kokomo, you're up on that top side on iRacing in about every class. Just missed it by 3 spots. Not too bad for us. For being a basically stock starter car there. We're okay with that. like I said, this morning we're gonna kind of go through the career mode. Not sure what we're gonna do this afternoon. Hey, ew, Albertine wired out. Jessica, thank you for the like. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming hanging out with us tonight. Alrighty, so a lot more stuff popping up here. We did manage to make some money. We can upgrade stuff. Ricky saying, looks fun, can't wait to get it. It is actually a lot better than SRX and All American. Definitely gonna probably take their spots. You bought both. You got the Xbox Series X. This is way better, but it fills. Gameplay version PS5 is your choice. Jessica, thank you for the share. We do appreciate it. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. You can choose to upgrade, or you can choose to repair it, or repair all. Personally, I guess let's see if we can't upgrade that sucker. When the UPM mods coming out, Facebook user, I honestly don't know exactly. They're scheduled to come out before the end of 2022, so sometime before the end of Christmas. Alright, so you got a couple of different versions. Level 1, level 2, then a couple are locked. The higher levels, the more it costs. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, you gotta purchase that for 11,000. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. Okay. You gotta purchase the second level for 11,000 to get to upgrade it. Group saying October for the mods and such. Sean saying I'll be back to paper. It sounds good there, Sean. I haven't heard an official date. Maybe Rubes has, but he's saying the end of October. Supposedly. I just know it says the end of it for the 2022 year, end of the calendar, but it said online. Alrighty. Well, I can't say how much money we got to lift. Tires, definitely what wins the race. Let's upgrade those real quick. Since we can't do anything major. We'll upgrade everything. And at least one level. Cool. And we can still repair all for 13 bucks. Durability there. Kind of got the schedule for 9 races. Starts. Oh. Top 5s, top 10s, top 20s, average finish race points. That's kind of cool. Alrighty. So, you can go into career options, kind of make a little different stuff if you wanted to. That's where you can go to change some stuff if you need to. Return to HQ. We'll start the next event. Grant Park Speedway. Three-eighths-mile track. I'll say it seems to be 25 to 37 good on the street stocks. Oh. Well, what do you think so far about the game? It's definitely going to be a replacement of All-American SRX. It's a little bit better than SRX on the gameplay. Past that, it's cool to see some of the cars and the tracks that are in here. All the tracks seem a little bit different compared to the games, the previous games, like the concept tracks. There is slight differences and variations between the tracks. The real tracks between this and iRacing, the real tracks seem to be a little bit narrower to me. Jessica, thank you for the 500 stars. We do appreciate it, and thank you for the support. Definitely takes a little bit more throttle control to drive these cars, which definitely was needed. Is there a high side? Yes and no. I think you're gonna have to have a setup and be able to run that high side. Can you run the top? In the street stocks, I would say you're probably better off on the bottom. Am I using a wheel? No, I'm just using a controller. Like I said, my wheel's kind of locked to my PC. Yeah, in the street stocks, you just go up top, you're gonna be just slow compared to everything else. Ooh, got some damage. Damage model, definitely not realistic. Kinda what we figured it was gonna be. But it's definitely a good look in the right direction for console games. So can't complain about that. It's definitely a work in the right direction here. I'm gonna try 440s on gear ratio. What wheel do you have? I use a T150 with the TPA pedals. I actually have a yeah, it's a Fanatic. Oh man, I can't think of what wheel it is. CSL Elite and the V3 pedals is what I actually use. I do have a T150 with the 3 pedals downstairs in a box, but it's kind of my backup wheel if I need it, compared to for on my rig. Everything on my rig's actually hard mounted, so it's a little bit difficult to change out stuff. And I actually use the TV off my rig to do the stream. So I actually have a TV, not a monitor for my... You're looking to upgrade your wheel soon? Yeah, the version I have actually is the older version, the CSL Elite. They do have the new DD Pro, which has got a little bit more Newton meters on it if you get the extra boost. Which I know our buddy Dave that races with us on sim racing, he really is enjoying them. We actually got somewhere. Got our qualifying time. It's cool. The biggest change though, if you ever get into sim racing or you want to do an upgrade, is getting some load cell pedals. I'm not sure what the T3PA pedals, if those are load cell or not. So have to excuse me on that. Alrighty, well, we're gonna get in the heat here. I do wish there was actual more gears here in the street stocks, because it just seems weird that they only have one. And we fell backwards in our heat. So like Grant Park here compared to SRX is a lot different. 2 circuits to go. They're trying to work that high side. Out of the top 10, you give this so far. For a console game, I'd give it a solid 7. Honestly, it's pretty darn good. And I'm probably one of the worst critics on that part, because I have done iRacing. The racing is a little bit more realistic. It's not actual realistic. You got to definitely use the throttle a lot more, which I like. And I mean, it's definitely a progression in the right way. It's not quite 100% there, but it's getting there. I do see like later versions getting to be better and better as they go. Hey, we went the right direction this time. I'll even up those spurs, see what that does. Is it something they can fix with the upgrade, or they're gonna need a new entry? I think it's gonna be something they're gonna have to do with a new game. But I do see them putting out probably a new kind of version of this game probably within a year, if not sooner. Just because I think iRacing is definitely gonna be trying to push that. Alright, well, we gotta get into the top 5, I believe, to make it to the A main, and we're kind of 3 wide. We're going in the right direction, at least. I will say the setup changes are not as good as they were in previous games. They seem to be a little sluggish but that could be just the way the car is right now. But the street stock's definitely a lot better than what they used to be. I was trying to get down behind him and they didn't work. He's gonna roll that ball and get around us. I mean, it definitely feel like they have a little bit more power if you can get them fully upgraded, but here, right now, we're not fully upgraded. We're just... Ah, darn it, we just one shy. We just one spot shy. I do gotta admit, the AI is a lot better. They definitely racing quite a bit harder than what they used to. So, that is definitely good to see. We just barely missed the A main. Bummer. Anthony saying, better luck next time. Hey, well, we got some moolah. $2,000 for finishing 25th. Wow. Man, that wear gets weared down quick, don't it? A new video message.
I know it's tough in these first few events. I remember when I was just starting out at my local track many years ago.
How is it? It's a little sluggish there, Dylan, at the start. That's kind of like what the other games where you got to upgrade it to get it to go faster.
If you do that, your fan base will start to build, and you'll be heading out to regional events in no time. Just remember to sink as much money back into your car as possible. It will help you stay competitive.
Group saying not load cell, but can easily mod it. Yeah, definitely, if you can get some sort of load cell, because I think Thrustmaster does have a load cell pedal. So definitely, if you can get a load cell pedal at least for that brake, it makes a huge difference. How's the physics and everything? Racing wise, definitely an improvement. Definitely got to use the throttle a lot more, which I definitely enjoy, having to actually throttle the car in and out to get in and out of the corners. The parts thing's a little bit different this time. You got 3 different levels that you can buy, or not 3 different levels. There's what, 5 different levels you can buy, but in each level there's 3 different variants that you can buy. So to get this next one, this version for the tires, you gotta spend $2,000 to get this next version. Jimmy, thank you for the like, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight, or today. Sorry, I'm used to tonight. Yeah, definitely. Anthony saying throttle control is key to racing on dirt. Most definitely there. So it is interesting that you gotta kind of buy each and every level, and then you gotta buy the sub levels. Can't wait to be racing with us this weekend. One thing, guys, I did make a post on Facebook. You guys want to follow us over there on Facebook? Let us know what you guys are playing on. If you're playing on PS4 or PS5, I'm trying to figure out what would be better to run our lobbies on, and you know, have like our community racing like we normally do. If it'd be better to have it on the PS4 or PS5, or if we need to maybe make a PS5 night and a PS4 night. So definitely leave a comment on that post on that our Facebook page. That way it's easier for us to find it. I know 3 guys have said PS4. Like I said, I have downloaded the PS4 and PS5 version here on my PS5. Alright, here we go again. Going back to Kokomo. Yeah, maybe one day. All depends on what happens, right? You just never know what's gonna happen. Oh no, this is Fairbury, not Kokomo. What am I talking about? Fairbury seems to be a lot like Kokomo, though. High side dependent, if he can get her up there. She's kind of hooking up here at Fairbury. Wasn't so much at Kokomo. Kokomo's usually the high side track, no matter what class you're in. Looks like we need to change the gearing just a slight touch. Car's actually handling pretty decent right off the hit, though. But yeah, the upgrades seem to be the big game changer. Kind of like before in like All American and SRX. Not a fan of the body model for the street stocks. You know, to be honest with you, it's about what it would look like if you went to your local dirt track and was running probably about 10 years ago. Everybody was kind of running a Monte Carlo, Buick, Regal. Gosh, I can't think of what the other one is. But they all had about the same body style as this. But that would have been about 10 years ago. Oh, I went back into practice. I thought I skipped. Alright, it looks like we got the gearing about right. It looks too cartoonish. Well, you know, honestly, I can't really see that. I mean, maybe with the graphics and everything, the tires don't look right on here. I will say that. They look too bubbly. They're just way too bubbly. Usually, you know, they're not so rounded like that. But hey. Another thing, guys, if you guys that have played it or have not played it, if you turn it to a manual, when you do the qualifying, it starts you out neutral for whatever reason. That's kind of strange in my opinion. I wish there was a little bit, maybe an updated version of the cars, but honestly, still pretty decent looking car. I'm just kind of judging it off the body style, I'm not putting it on the paint scheme or anything. Wow, we qualified 25th. The paint scheme's probably a little bit more kiddish. If you take the decals off, like the lights and all that, might look a little bit better. Yeah, they're definitely a little bit bubbled. Well, we're actually going in the right direction. We're gonna be in Heat 1. And we're gonna be starting in a transfer spot. Wow. Well, let's see if we can't get her into the A main this time. They are very, very sluggish off the start. Come on, broski. Oh, I thought he was gonna down low. Man, that high side just got a lot of momentum off the top. And we're right on his rear bumper there. That's one thing I haven't tried to see if you can change the camera angle. Hey, we're gonna qualify for the A main. That's a good deal. The tire models definitely on the all the cars are a little off in my opinion, but thus far, from what we seen last night, and oh, we're in the B main. Oh, what the heck? Come on, bro. I thought we had that. I will say, like, reading what the controllers are, like going in here and changing the setup, it is hard when you change something, like when you're gonna save it, it's hard to read certain stuff. That's probably another big complaint I have for it. I guess I wasn't the top 5 transfer. I guess I missed that. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, he's trying to get to the top quick and end up getting into him. That's one thing that's going to take a little bit of work. Trying to get used to the different... Woo! Feels like you're sitting a little bit further back than you were with like All-American and all that stuff. Couple spots out here, just got a few more laps. I'll use them up a little bit, use them as berm. See if we can put her in the top 5. We're trying. Just 2 sticks left. Here we go. Trying to make some moves up high. Thank you, whoever that was, for the like. Do appreciate it. Oh, come on. But we're gonna try to use them up here and see if we can't make it to the A main. We're gonna make her. Woo! Is it worth? Is it worth buying? Jimmy, I'm gonna say is probably gonna take over All American and SRX, so it's probably definitely worth the purchase. Joseph, thank you for the share, not the like, man. Thank you for the share. We do appreciate it. Thank you for helping us get our name out there. I feel like I'm a little lacking on the gear, but I could be wrong. We'll see if we blow up the motor. But yeah, I would definitely say it's worth buying thus far. I definitely think it's going to take over All American and SRX very quickly, because I think not too many people are going to run the asphalt stuff. And the SRX cars over there on SRX, they were fun, but there was some stuff that you kind of wish you could have changed. I like that you actually got to let off the throttle and try to set the car here in the street stocks. Oh, I got it in the back of them. One thing, like I said, the camera view is a little bit different than the other cars, so that's taking me a little bit of time to get used to that. I do wish, though, that they kind of missed out on opportunity. But like I said, I didn't think they had enough time to do it. Would be the track changing from like dry to slick. I mean, the track all over the place seems like it's got a lot of grip. We're gonna throw 3 wide down the front stretch. Oh, this just does not look like Fairbury on iRacing, but I haven't spent a lot of time on Fairbury on iRacing. I'm still gonna get All-American to race big blocks and legends. Yeah. Well, the big blocks will be coming out later, sometime this year. I don't know exactly when for this game. I will say I will miss the legends. The legends are definitely a fun car over there on All-American to play around in. Have some fun with them. And we got split 3 wide. The AI, though, is a lot better thus far here on the career mode. They did seem to be a little bit better on the lobby mode. They didn't like wreck you as much as they used to. So yeah, I got a feeling SRX will be a completely dead game after this game coming out. The only bad thing about the game is the not being able to play cross-gen. That would be kind of a big complaint of ours. I think we missed the gearing. Oh, we got it all too much. We tried to put her up a little higher just to see what she'd do. Good for the bottom side, not the top side. So definitely setups are going to be a big difference. Do I think they'll change that on an update? I don't think so. For the simple fact, I feel like they were kind of rushed to put this game out. From the time we found out about it to the time they kind of released it, about like 6 months. So if they got like a couple years to actually really develop the game, I think it would be a definite game changer. Now this company is the company that did actually bring us Dirt to Daytona, and a lot of us older guys, calling me as older, remember very fondly of Dirt to Daytona, so. And we used them tires up. Well, we finished 21st on that. So definitely all about the upgrades once again. And we got a sponsorship. Hey, a sponsor's a sponsor, right? I take some money. Jimmy's saying I played Dirt to Daytona. I'm one of them old guys. I think we're gonna just go for the easy because I don't think we got enough to get any better. Yeah, I'm definitely one of them old guys there, Jimmy. A lot of people are saying stuff about the hey, we got some money. What was it? They were saying something about the Rat Bag games. I only remember the Rat Bag games on the PC side. And those were awesome back in the day. So I'm definitely one of them old guys on that. I don't remember it on the PS2. I guess maybe it wasn't that popular on the PS2, or they didn't put too many versions out. I don't know, honestly. So we're able to upgrade the chassis. In my opinion, chassis is definitely the biggest part you gotta upgrade first off. It doesn't matter the motor. It all depends on the chassis. We'll save up to get level 3. Speedway, not speed. I figured that. Saturday Night Speedway was good too. You know, I don't recall that one. The one on the PS2 that I enjoyed, actually I enjoyed it with my wife because we had a lot of fun with it, would have been Sprint Car 2. Me and my wife enjoyed the other classes more than the sprint cars. She loved the midgets on there. So I got her to use a race with me on that. That was kind of fun. Alright, so we're going to Sterling County. Just slight complaints I have of the game thus far. Like I said, sometimes it's hard to read, and the cars only have one gear, which to me just seems weird, especially in a stock car. It should at least have a 3-speed in it, right? Not a 1 gear. Alright, so here we're at Sterling County. Alright. This even seems, yeah, Sterling. A slight change here in this one. So all the, even the tracks that kind of came over from the previous games, all seem a little bit different. Kind of trying different grooves here. One thing I'll show you guys here, as soon as this guy either gets around us or we get around him, one of the two. You're right here in the slick. It seems like the car sticks, even though we're in the slick. Which seems kind of odd. Quick time. Oh, darn it. Sorry. Which might be a little on the snug side coming off. Alright. Always forget what button to push. Alright, so we're gonna go in and customize that a little bit. Actually, we're gonna actually up the stagger just a tiny bit and gear ratio up to 500. We'll keep them that soft. I haven't played around with the ride heights yet. I wonder if you drop them down any. Oh, you can drop them down to it's about 2 inches. I think that's one thing I remember. Putting a little rake in the car seemed to help, which we're gonna do. See if it does or not. We'll go to the next session. So we're just trying to run through this stuff a little bit quicker than normal, than what I would actually spin. Like I said, when you're rolling on for qualifying, it starts you out in neutral. So definitely got to keep that in mind before you jump on the throttle. Our record's a 14.062 right now in these cars. We're a couple tenths off of that right now. Oh, we qualified 29th. Not too bad. I gotta admit though, it was an early morning this morning. Getting up, trying to get everything ready. Alright, well, we got a little bit better. Let's start it. Alright, I didn't pay attention to what it said. Top 5 advanced to the A main, so we gotta pick up 2 spots here. Oh, we over rotated. We're gonna use that dude like a berm. Well, trying to take the shortcut definitely don't work here. Very good. We're sitting a couple spots out right now. I think if you can get the setup dialed in just right, that top side would work awesomely. We're just not putting a lot of time in it right now. Trying to pull a slider. Oh, we're gonna miss out by 1 spot. Just barely missed out. That's all right. I did not pay attention to the. Maybe we'll keep with the 500. That's one thing I noticed. Camber's off here. Usually on the dirt side, you want those equal. Hello, we'll go to the B main. Gotta get to the top 5 to advance to the A main. There's 1 spot out. So we're gonna be starting. Wow, we're gonna start on pole. Wow. I like how the AI is a lot more aggressive and wants to race you for position. I got a feeling this might be a top line track for the sprint cars. Just so you can keep your momentum up here. I can see the late models trying to dig on the bottom side for a pass. Like I said, even this track just it seems a little bit different than All American and SRX. So it's kind of cool to see. So we're gonna advance today, man. We're gonna finally win something. We won the B main. Gonna go to the A main. I gotta admit, it's cool to see them respect the American flag like they are in the game. Oh, we got into him. So definitely career mode's about all trying to get your stuff upgraded so you can get in, get faster equipment, get a rocking and a rolling. Do like definitely how that you actually got to drive the car a lot more with the throttle, even in these street stocks. Like I was over rotating the car and just spinning the tires coming off that corner there. So it's good to see in the game that you can do that. Well, we didn't need to use them as a berm here. We did. I need to go in and probably play around with the camera view, but I haven't yet done that. Oh, we pulled the slider. We got in front of him. Man, we're fighting hard back here for a top 15 spot. And Austin, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight, or today, this morning. Sorry, I'm so used to night time. That's not even funny. One more lap, here we go. We're a couple spots out of the top 15, but hey, actually not a bad race here for us. So finish 17th. Huh? You did it again. I fell out. What'd I do? Well, we got up to 17th. Got into the A-mates, so not too bad. But definitely the upgrades are going to be the big thing, game changer here on the career mode. Hey, we got a sponsor payout merch. Yeah. Yeah, I keep on saying tonight. I'm used to streaming at nighttime. Hey, we got a new sponsor.
Nice job today. You put in the work and you got a great result for it. Keep it up.
Well, that was short and sweet. Elm Creek, gonna be our next one, huh? Don't think you're yet quite good enough to get into that normal, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep her into that 25. Alright, okay, so that's how that works. You can go back and kind of see your stuff. Up and coming race, there at Elm Creek. Go back to Kokomo, Fairbury, Prairie View, and Eldora. That's a showcase. Some sponsors that we can get. Top 20s. I'm guessing that's the point standings. Yep, that's the point standings for 22 right now. And the point standings. Do we got enough to upgrade that chassis? Yes, we do. Michael, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming hanging out with us. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade that to the best one. It didn't want us to go back. One thing I want to check, see how much we gotta get. 11,000 to upgrade to level 2 for the motor. 5,000 for the shocks, and 2,000 or the tires. Interesting. But chassis, into my opinion, is probably the most effective right off the bat. It really doesn't matter what type of motor you're in. You gotta just tune her a little bit better. Darn it, I didn't save it. I'll jump into practice. Gotta love these short tracks though. The tracks that they start you out on the local side, definitely kind of the ones that kind of put on the good shows, in my opinion. Are they really, really racy? You don't have to have too much gear for them. You can definitely tell we're spinning the tires and lighting some fires. Easy to over-rotate though. We can definitely jump the gear up a little bit higher. Oh, hit the wrong button again. That is kind of interesting. Well, we unlocked 16 bucks. That's a good deal. Session. Here we go. Let's see if we made it better or made it worse. Alright, so like I said, don't forget, if you got manual on, it starts you out in neutral. I done forgot that again. I'm so used to just getting on the gas and going. See, like even this track is a little bit different than All American and SRX. So they have kind of changed the tracks a little bit. They're just a slight change. Wow, that was a horrible lap. I guess it wasn't horrible. It was 4/10 off, but we had. Well, we didn't help the car. We made it worse. Top 3, or advanced to Heat 3, starting 7th. Alright, so that gearing change did not work. Wow, that was horrible. Oh well. Live and learn sometimes. I was digging on the bottom there. Didn't quite get there. Might need to change this throttle responsiveness on my end here. I think I might have it too high. We're gonna use them as a berm here. That didn't work out, but so well did it. Oh well. Well, he's just being a little ornery on that one. Didn't help us out none now, did it? Gonna make us do a lot more work. Dalton, no, I cannot show you the UPM drivers. They are not out yet. They're not supposed to come out until I'm not sure exactly when, but they're supposed to come out before the end of this year, so the UMP mods are not out yet. So I gotta wait for those. We got a lot of work to do here. Well, that spring change actually seemed to work a little bit better. We got into the car or the corner a little bit more. We're definitely throwing our weight around here. I was trying to sneak down there, but didn't quite get there. All I could think of is that 92 Balthazar from a local guy. Oh, no, we're gonna over-rotate it there. Oh my goodness. That's one thing I think I need to go change. So not a good finish for us here. We messed around too much. But yeah, the UMP mods and the big blocks are not out yet. They should be coming out sometime before the end of this year. That's all I really know on that part. Sponsors aren't too happy, which uh-oh. Missed out on that one. That's funny.
You really gave it your all today, but it just wasn't your day. It happens to all of us.
So they brought that back from the other games. Oh, we're gonna go to the showcase here. Alrighty, so actually, did we do anything? I want to go to career options here. I think I got the throttle range. If I remember correctly, I had that down to 50 on the other games. Can't quite remember, to be honest with you. Alrighty, so better repair every time. And we only got 5,000. My camera's in the mute way, so I kind of got to look around it. We might be able to upgrade the tires. Do this at springs? I'd break us if we did that. But we can do the tires, at least get to level 2. Got them installed. Huh, interesting. That's got a progression of your overall upgrades. Well, I guess we're gonna start the showcase at Kokomo. Kokomo, it does say it's multi-groove. Oh, baby. But Kokomo's kind of got, like I said, got 2 different grooves on it. I actually gonna go recommend it here and start from scratch. Hopefully I'm starting from scratch, I should say. So our goal of 14.714. Little kind of stubborn coming out of the corner. We'll take his line here. See what it's like. Yeah, see, like right up against the wall on iRacing, Kokomo's got a lot more banking on it. I think we nailed the cone. Well, we're definitely kind of working our right way. Oops. The right way kind of through the stuff here. Did notice the rake did seem to kind of help on that one race, so put a little bit of a rake in her. See what that does. Yeah, everything's just got one gear for whatever reason, even if you're running a manual. Jessica saying howdy. Oh, we're on what is that, Twitch? How are you today, Jessica? How about said tonight? I don't understand why it's got one gear on everything. I'll invite us to something. Oh, we got them cones good. Yeah, like I said, this morning we're kind of just focusing on the career mode side just to kind of see what she's about. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get the qualifying goal like they want us to. Tagged that wall pretty hard at the last one. 38. Well, that's going to put us in Heat 2, starting 7th. It's going to be starting 8. Like I said, my biggest issue is I try to get everything perfected. It's just not quite perfect yet. Yeah, the late models and the stock cars. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. They should, at least the stock cars should at least have 3 gears. The late models usually have, what, a 3-speed in them too, which makes absolutely no sense that they don't have them in here. But yeah, everything's just one gear only. So you put her in first, and that's it. Here we go for Heat 2. Top 3 advance to the A main, top 2 to the blah, 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 blah. Well, at least you don't have to worry about forgetting to shift, I guess. Definitely interesting on that. Two laps to go here. They say it's multi-groove, but it seems like the bottom here at Kokomo, or at least the street stocks, is kind of dominant. Well, we're gonna finish P7. That's exactly where we started. So wasn't able to move up in any spots there. So, well, let's see if we can't make her into at least the top 25 here. Oh, we're going to the C main. Oh my goodness, top 5 to advance to the A main. Alright, well, here we go. She's definitely a little sluggish off the start, but oh, we got that tire. Well, we're up to top 5 at least for now. I'm actually kind of glad that you gotta actually use the throttle a lot more here in the stock cars to kind of rotate it. That's cool. Good to see that. That's kind of one thing that was kind of lacking in All-American on the stock cars. He can almost be hammered down a whole entire way. Oh, that tire got close again. We might have worked our way up to P3 here in the C main. Oh, what a close finish there. So we made it to the B main. Now you can go through the replay. I have not actually done that yet. Checked out the camera views. They feel like they're the exact same ones from the other games. I don't think they're any different than what they were. Yeah, it feels like the exact same ones. But definitely kind of cool to be able to go through the replays again and kind of check them out a little different ways. At least after the race, I should say. We got a long ways to go and a definite short time to get there. Oh, that tire got close quick. It's kind of cool that they brought the showcases back, which is awesome. Let's see. 4 laps to go. Wait, there's 3 wide out there. I didn't realize that. Oh, turn, rotate, come on. Oh, come on, let's catch him. Only got a couple of laps here. We're trying to catch him. I don't know if we're gonna catch him or not. We're gonna try though. Oh, we got to his rear bumper and that's about it. Darn it. That was in the showcase. Finished 6th though. Can't complain about that. We start pretty deep there in that B main. Hey, we're gonna get a top 25 out of it though. Cool. Just my one spot. Praise the Lord. Tires better, chassis is way better. Engine suspension not so much. Oh wow, we get another chance to choose another sponsor. sure what they mean by that, but we'll take the most one. Sponsor agent assignment. Ah, so we're gonna have a new thing. Gotta go into personnel. Interesting. So that's definitely back in the game here. You gotta assign people to do different things. So kind of interesting to see. Let's see. We got the 5K to upgrade that. My thoughts are, go with the stuff that's actually going to make a difference first. Motor, if don't matter what motor you got, as long as you got a good setup underneath you, should help out quite a bit. Well, we're slowly climbing up the roll. Going back to Fairbury. There's a few changes I've kind of noticed that if you do right off the hit, they do kind of make a big difference. That is the ride height and the cambering. But yeah, just one gear. It's strange. Oh! Hey, snuck in between us there. We are racing on a PS5 controller there, man. The reason we're kind of doing that is my wheel and pedals are kind of locked to my PC, so I have not gone and tried to change it yet. Boop, boop. Oh, we got our goal there. Yeah, it is wheel compatible. If you have a wheel that is compatible to your console, whatever you're playing. The big downfall thus far on the game would be not being able to be cross-gen. It is kind of strange on that. Yeah, not a problem, man. I know a lot of people last night were playing it on the wheel and pedal. Cool. One thing I kind of noticed, I may have got the gear up a little bit too high now. But yeah, very slight changes there in the car, like their left front camber and the ride height. They'll make quite a bit of difference here on the stock cars. That is kind of this thing that kind of the same from the other games. That dang qualifying throws me off because it starts you out at neutral. Man, that car rotated real good there. Hey, we got our goal. That's awesome. So definitely a career mode. It's all about getting them upgrades as quick as possible. The faster you get them, the faster you go. Obviously, we qualified 18th. And we haven't done nothing hardly with the motor yet. Alright, so top 5 to the main, top 2 to the dash. Looks like we're starting P6 on this one. Oh, that's P5. Excuse me. Don't know how they determine your starting order, to be honest with you. It's a little bit odd. Oh, we got it back at him. Did he save it? Nope. We got him again. Oh, that is not going to be good for us. Caution didn't come out. Oh well, that's our bad. We was trying to push it there. We like putting ourselves back behind the 8 ball, I guess. We're gonna use them as a berm. Oh, a little aggressive here at Fairbury. But gotta have some fun, right? Oh, that's another thing. I didn't change the number. Guess I gotta figure out how to do that. Well, we made it to the A main. Let's see what we can do with it. Uh-oh, off we're out to go. I was sleeping at the wheel. Definitely does seem like the street stocks tend to migrate to the bottom. I do know there is some speed up on the top side. So it is cool to see that there is kind of a multi-groove. Certain tracks kind of displayed a little bit better than others. Fairbury kind of one that kind of displays the top side a little bit better. Like I said, Kokomo over on iRacing normally tends to go to the top side no matter what. See Green down there working that bottom side, staying right with us. Oh! Well, we pulled a slide job on him. Didn't work out. He crossed us over. Oh, got in the back of him. Three laps to go here. Well, definitely let us know what you guys want to see this afternoon after lunch. Right around noon, we're going to take a break for about an hour and a half. Come up with the part 2 here. Just let us know what you guys are kind of wanting to see besides going through the drivers. We definitely did that twice last night, so if you want to check out what the drivers are, definitely go check out our stream from last night. Well, we're going to finish P14, so not too bad. I'm thinking about dropping that full 2 inch and see if that works. But yeah, career mode definitely kind of all about getting those upgrades as quick as possible. Faster you can get them, faster you can go, more sponsorship money you can get. Oh, we got a new video message.
You're doing a great job out there, but don't forget to keep that car fully repaired and upgraded as well. Yes, improving as a driver is most important, but imagine how great you'd look right now in a better car.
Well, he's right about that. Better car you got, the more you're gonna run up front. Actually, I'm gonna repair this stuff here real quick. And I want to jump back here to see if we can't see the rolls. Oh, you can go back and buy those, huh? Huh. Alright, so we have personnel that you can assign to help you out. I might as well sign them, right? Make a little bit more money, maybe. Then you got a crew chief that you can hire. But we don't got one yet. Okay, that's alright. Kind of showing your lifetime and stuff. Kind of curious. I'd like to change the number at least. Darn it. Got out of career mode. But there is quite a bit of a long video. There's a difference between local, national, or regional and national. Right now we just got those tracks that you can race in. You can, looks like, go back and buy this 360 Sprint as soon as you get the 10K. Almost done with this season though. My only biggest problem is it's not allowing me to change the number. I guess I forgot to do that somewhere. Oh well. So we did pretty good on that showcase. So we're gonna go to Prairie View Motorsport Park. I actually kind of like this track. It's pretty fun. I always forget to hit the right button to confirm it. This is another track. I think if you get the gearing right, it will be fast. See, like this track here seems a little bit different than All-American SRX. It almost seems a little bit wider and maybe not as banked. Seemed like on the other one, it seemed like it was a little bit more banked. Car drives pretty decent right off the get-go at the slider part. Not quite good enough to get that sponsorship goal. Yeah, jumping down that throttle kind of helped us out, I think, quite a bit. We're gonna go to custom setup here. Huh, that's odd. Most of the other tracks have 2.5 the camber at the negative side, so we're gonna jump those up there. Wow, I don't have very much stagger on there. It's interesting. Interesting on that one. Gotta remember, they start us out neutral. Looks like our fastest lap is about 300ths of a second off what they want us to run. Trying to get that fast time here. Feels like he put a lot more gear into it if he wanted to. Man, that dude's up top running around. We got the sponsorship. Cool. We'll see how the top side works as good as that guy was showing us there. It's close. You gotta not hit the wall, Eric. It's a little slower. I think we're figuring this one out. You know, Ken, I don't know. I haven't been able to get in there and change it yet, so I might have missed it. So, to be honest with you, I don't know yet. That's kind of strange. Kind of what I was thinking. Because I'd definitely like to go and change the number. I even went back just a little bit ago to kind of see if I could. Might have to wait until the end of the first season. But like I said, if you start out with a manual, be careful because it starts you out in neutral on the qualifying, which is odd. Just seems odd to me. It starts you in neutral. That's our best time thus far. That's gonna start as piece 27. Yeah, if I could go and change the number, I would. By far, pretty quick. Alright, so top three, or top two, advance to the dash, top five to the A main, and it looks like we're starting 8th. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure how they do the starting grid, because it seems odd that I'm starting this far back for where I qualified, but I could be wrong too. Maybe they just like it to make it harder on you. I don't know. The faster you get, the harder they want to make it. Man, what it feels like we just don't got nothing for them boys up there. Handling wise, car was perfect. See if that gear change helps us out here in the B main. Gotta get the top 5 to make it to the A. I'm kind of hoping I can change my number here at the end of the season. May have missed it on that first one. I don't know, to be honest with you. Guys working the high side up there. Wow. The high side working really good for these guys up ahead of me for whatever reason. Oh, we're gonna sling her down low, see if we can't get that spot. Oh, nosed it in there. roughed them up at the a little bit at the end. That is kind of interesting. They all kind of migrated to the top there. I feel like we're a little off on the gearing on this track. Well, at least we made it to the A main. Tail end of the field. Well, trying to work to the inside of it. Got her down there. It's kind of getting that topside momentum down and around us, though. We might have messed up by jumping that gear up. Works okay for the bottom side, but I don't think we'll be able to kind of run that middle anymore. Hey, Monkey is hot. How are you today? Shouldn't you be in school, bro? I've played it and it's smiley face. You like it? That's good. Now we're just checking out the career mode here this morning. Like I said, guys, let us know in the comments what you kind of want to see after lunch here today. I am kind of curious if we can change the number like Kevin was saying. I don't know if I missed it at the start or what. It is funny that the cars are kind of all migrating to the top side on this track. Compared to stock cars. So, definitely interesting to see where they're all running now. Different than the other ones. Previous games, they bottom dwellers. Oh, you gained a few spots there. Eldora, the showcase. Alright, so go ahead and repair. And let's go and see if we can't upgrade that. We got enough to upgrade it, but we don't got enough to buy a part. That's gonna bite. Oh well. Too bad you can't go back and sell some of the stuff that you bought. Different sort of ability. Interesting. It's going to have a little square box with the number. Oh, paint job. There we go. Thank you there, Ken. I didn't even notice that. So that's one thing I got a kind of a little bit of a problem with. It's hard to tell what you're supposed to do. Because the white, it's not very good. But definitely, thank you, man. I didn't even notice that. I've been more looking at the game and everything else than I didn't even look down there. I've been looking at the other stuff. You know, last game it was in the scrolling bars where you could find it, but not this one. Oh well. Well, we're gonna do our final race here for this career mode. I think it's the final race. Kind of be interested to see what it does. Alright, we'll start out with that. See what she's like here. Yeah, that's kind of one of my biggest complaints about the game is the white. Like the leaderboards, senior lap time, and stuff. It's a little hard to see and a little hard to read. Just because it's the white and it's just a little hard. It's kind of interesting and it kind of shows where on the track, but there's a lot of grip in those spots still. Man, Eldora, man, you're about flying around this thing. Kind of trying to see if there's a top lane up here real quick. Feels like we got a little bit more motor department now. Oh, can you scroll through the driver results? I'm in the game as an AI driver. Huh? Trying to screenshot. Thanks. Yeah, we can do that here after this race there, man. Alright, so we're gonna change a few things here real quick. Well, that's kind of cool there. That's one thing that bugs me about qualifying. It starts in neutral. It's like, what? You go to get on the grass and it's just nothing there. I think once people get the setups figured out, they're going to be a lot quicker. William, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Oh yeah, got our goal time there. And we're gonna start 21st here on this one. So got our work cut out. 8-3. Try to make her into the main event. Not sure what to change. I was thinking I was gonna change something and it's like, eh. So top 3 to the A main, top 2 to the dash. Just barely sitting on the outskirts here to the A main. Man, they start out slow. I think the reason they start out so darn slow is because of the 1 gear only. So they migrated quickly to that bottom side here at Eldora. so we're gonna have to swap spots here. Top three kind of breaking away. They're running away up there. One driver definitely working that high line. The other two working the bottom side. Interesting. Now you kind of see them kind of working different lines. Well, we're gonna start right, or finish right where we started. Yeah, definitely easy to miss. Ah, car struggling a little bit. Not sure if I got the right gearing or not. I actually went slower in the qualifier. Interesting. Best mate, thank you for the follow, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming and joining the EWR crew. It's definitely easy to miss stuff, ain't it? Alright, so we gotta make it into the top 5 to advance to the A main. We should be starting close to the front. That's about right. Onto the front is on the game as well. Yeah, that's definitely kind of cool, all the stuff that they got going on here. Be honest with you, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to some of the sponsorship stuff. That's kind of my bad. You're playing my all-time. This is actually the new game here. This is the World of Outlaw dirt racing game. It just came out literally last night at it had been midnight Eastern time, 11 o'clock my time here. Brandon's saying at work. Yeah, we're definitely kind of doing a deep dive into this game today, kind of just playing around with it. We kind of took some time off to do this for you guys today. Because we were knowing everybody's wanting to kind of see what's the game actually about and actually see it kind of get racing. If we get one more spot, that would be help our spot the position out. We might get two, maybe, if we work that bottom. 91 gonna hold that top side there pretty good. Could be drag lights to the line. 66 got us. Well, we're gonna make her to the A main at least. So that is a big plus. I just feel like we just don't have the motor. Yeah, this is actually out on the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series S and X, and I don't remember what the other Xbox is, to be honest with you. Your favorite game is the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars? Awesome, awesome. I'll say my probably all-time favorite from back in the day would be Dirt to Daytona. Well, we came up and got the guy on the outside. 91 working to the inside of us. Brandon saying hurricane coming at me. Oh man, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. But we definitely appreciate it there, kid. How did you even notice it at all? Because I wasn't used to it being there. Hopefully you can get off early and get some playtime, says Brandon. Well, hopefully you can get off early and get to having some fun here. Like I said, career mode's definitely all about the upgrades. The sooner you can get them, the quicker it can be, and the faster you're gonna be. The quick race and all that stuff start out with all fully upgraded cars, so quite a bit different. We're actually starting to work through the pack here. So kind of the AI kind of fall off a little bit, but I gotta admit the AI is a lot better on this game than the previous versions. Considering seeing them going 3 wide here and actually trying to race and possibly even wreck each other. I am glad to see that the stock cars, you gotta actually use the throttle a little bit more to actually get them through the corners than on All American. I'm getting a hand massage, man. My controller vibrating like crazy. Whatever reason, when I go through the corners. Three to go. And we're fighting for P16 here. He's getting that topside momentum on us. We're trying to work down low. Seems like that's where our car is working. Yeah, best. We are actually streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. So, Twitter's the only one we don't have any kind of names up for, because I haven't quite figured that one out yet, because we just started doing that about a month ago. But if you see the names at the bottom of our screen here, the blue is for Facebook, purple for Twitch, and red is for YouTube. So well, we finished P17 on that one. Not bad for us here for the first season with the cars. Not bad at all. Made quite a bit of money on that one. Well, we wore the car out for sure, didn't we? Oh, we missed that one. JR Allen, thank you for the share, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for helping us get our name out there. You forgot you already followed us on this one. Cool, cool. JR, thank you for the like, man.
And now you're climbing up the standings. That's awesome. Keep up the great work.
That dude just doesn't look to be happy about doing that. Kylie? Give me a second here and I will go through the results for you guys. Kylie was saying something. Well, Kylie, you're right. You are in the game. You're up on the top there. That's kind of cool to see your name up there and the results on the game. Kid saying, and you played the World of Outlaws, the late models, they were a little squirrely. Yeah. JR saying stay safe, bro. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Nice. Did you get a screenshot? Yeah, not a problem. You got to win this one. See how many cars they got going out there. 61. Wow, interesting. Yeah, not a problem there, Kyle. Kylie. Oh. Well, you can see we kind of progressively got better. We had one race where we just completely messed up, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so we finished our first season in the street stocks. We don't got enough to buy the 305s yet. Can edit team badge. We'll keep what we got. Yeah, you got your screenshot even cooler than I want. That's awesome. Alright, so got to get this personnel hired here. Got a crew chief to hire. Got a full team. Well, we kind of in the hole, looks like right now. Lifetime profits negative 10K. What's your YouTube? You just look up Eric's Wacky Racing on YouTube or EWR13W, and it should take us right to, or take you right to it there, JR. You'll see our same badge on it, so we went with EWR first, but man, a guy that was kind of grumpy that we supposedly stole his name. That was kind of funny. From your understanding, they used any real driver name possible? Oh, cool. I drive an IMCA stock car. Awesome. That's awesome, Kylie. Ricky saying, I made it back. Still works. Stuff sucks. Well, that's understandable, man. Alrighty. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and get it started. You can change the length of the season. That's interesting. What's the Michigan track? It's probably one of the concept tracks there, or the Imagine tracks. So you can do regular season, half season, quarter season, or street stocks license. Interesting. Drop the sub here on YouTube. Oh, thank you there, Best Mod. Definitely can't thank you guys enough for all the support. I do want to thank everybody for getting us up over 100 followers on, what is it, Twitch, and we are almost to 200 followers on YouTube, so definitely want to thank you guys. Wait, Kylie is a racer in real life? Yeah, that's what she said, so that's pretty cool. Should we play it safe or should we go for the top 20? Yeah, I think we should probably play it safe for right now. So that's pretty cool, huh, guys? Let's see that she is actually a real driver. We can finally upgrade that motor. 51,000 for level 3. Wow. The parts. Alright, so I want to check out the suspension. 26K. That 23K and 12K. Wow. Guess we better start kicking some butt. Yep, there she is, right there again. Well, that's cool there. Best mod said you might become her biggest fan. So like I said, guys, from what I'm seeing, definitely upgrades are the biggest deal here. I don't know if I got everything changed the way I had it. Alright, we'll see what we got. Yeah, I had no clue they were actually using real drivers instead. So that's kind of cool to see. Kyle saying factory stock driver here. Cool to see you there, Kyle. Yeah, back in the day I ran an IMCA hobby stock. That's been many, many years ago. Oh, it definitely got more power after doing that upgrade in the motor. Sorry about that, guys, for the dog barking. See how she rolls down to the bottom real quick. I think we got just about right here for this car, this track. Cool. Let's. I still haven't gotten used to that. It throws me off each and every time. Go to hit the throttle because your car's rolling. You don't think it'd be in neutral. Kylie, where do you race at? Part of the country do you race at? Just out of curiosity. And same with you, Kyle. What part of the country you run at? Kind of your local area. Well, we qualified 24th with that one. Huh. Interesting. Qualified 24th. Iowa? Awesome. Actually, I had a brother that lived up there, Iowa, for a little while. Down in Texas, Kyle. Monkey. Give him the thumbs up for Kokomo, huh? What's game? Or what's good? Everything, man. We're out here playing and having some fun. That's what's good. Trying to get to the top 5 so we don't have to work our way through the B main. We get in the back of Armstrong. How's the game? It's pretty fun thus far. We've just been kind of focusing this morning on the career mode. It's definitely all about the upgrades. Best Mod's asking what track you race at in Iowa, because he's from Iowa. That's kind of cool. Well, I even had a local driver. Best mod saying I'm from Iowa. I do the cat's handle. I mean, cars handle. They're a lot more driver, or a lot more throttle dependent, so it's good to see. On that part. That might be the wrong thing. That's all right, man. I got what you was trying to say. Everybody makes mistakes. I make a lot of them. I know that. Marshalltown Speedway every Friday. I actually know that track. I haven't been to it. It is awesome to see how the AI actually kind of race everybody now. I definitely are racing you a lot harder. You race about 10 different tracks. Wow, that's cool. Oh, sorry guys, I kind of missed your comments right now. Let me finish this race and I'll check them out. I usually got my wonderful wife kind of helping me out. She's kind of at work right now. Marshalltown every Friday. We race about 10 tracks this year all over Iowa. That's awesome. Best mods wanted to know what tracks he raced at. Yeah, we did get the gold version there, Tyler. Watch them tires. Yeah, they hurt. That's for sure. They're hurting. Kyle saying it's great to see competitive AI. Yeah, the AI is so much better on this game than previous games. So definitely got to give them props for that. They've definitely made them a lot better. I heard that they took down the gold version, so I don't honestly know there. Tyler. Oh, best mod. I'm sorry there for mispronouncing your name. Like I said, I know I make lots of mistakes. I don't need to sometimes, and sometimes things just stick in my head, and it's hard for me to get them out. We're 4 wide there. Wow. At Kokomo. That's crazy. You don't like the shifting? I don't really care for it either. It don't seem right to have the stock cars with one gear. Oops. Now I got into him hard. Ow, he got that run on the high side there. 5 to go. We gotta really work that bottom. Got him. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here and I'll catch the rest of your comments. Got a little busy there. Trying to work through them. I'm actually surprised we're up here again for a top 15. Can we finally break the top 15? For short best. There you go. We're just outside the top 15. Oh, we're gonna smack the wall. Hard. Bad, Eric. Well, we was looking at a top 15 until I messed that up. Oh well. That's what they call it racing for. Alright, so the man, me and my friends are going to get it tonight. We got the whole racing season scheduled. Starting October 3rd. Go until January 16th. That's cool there, Tyler. Best saying. For short, call me Best. Or, sorry, Beast, sorry. See, like I said, sometimes things get stuck in my head, and I kind of just, messed that up. Racing all tracks, gonna be fun. Well, that's cool there, man. I know they've been announcing a lot of leagues for Xbox and PlayStation, so cool to see them doing that. Got some extra shining bonus. Well, not a bad start. Four races. We got to get top 25. Ain't saying that's easy right now. What am I playing on? I'm playing on the PS5. So, we did also download the PS4 version on here, so we can kind of play with everybody if we need, or if we need to go to the PS4 version. So I'm trying to figure out if I should do a PS4 night or a PS5 night, or just go to the PS4 version to do the online racing, or the PS5. Because we do usually stream like one night a week, at least a community race to where we can all get on the track and race against each other up to about, we've been kind of doing max at about 25 because the servers seem to kind of mess up after that. No, there is no cross-platform play, unfortunately, on that. I wish there was. It would have been awesome to see him do that. For the PlayStation side, they don't even have cross-gen play for it. So you had to download the PS4 version on your PS5 to play with the PS4 people. And you also had to download the PS5 version if you wanted to play the PS5 version, which is, to me, odd. I don't quite understand why they did that. So I do think they missed out on that on both situations, to be honest with you, cross-gen and cross-platform. See if we can break this lap time, get into our goal so we can get a little extra cash. So we need that little extra cash so we can upgrade. There we go. Always trying to collab with others. Yeah, I understand. That's always a good idea. Or I'm definitely gonna mess up your name, man. But I have a league for a PS4 version. That will be racing Wednesday nights. If anybody's interested, cool. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't race any of the leagues for the simple fact I've had some of them kind of treat me a little weird. I've announced for them, but one league, but past that, I don't really race in the leagues. I just kind of do my own thing because I just want to be relaxed and have some fun. Because if I want to get serious, I go to iRacing, to be honest with you guys. And Tyler, thank you for the follow, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for joining the EWR crew. yeah, to me is, if you want to get serious about racing, you really should probably go to maybe iRacing or something. These games are meant to have some fun, and I've had it to the point where there's some people that get way too involved into these games to where they call out everybody for doing something wrong and they don't even give a new guy a chance. So that's kind of why I don't run in leagues. Granted, I understand you want the best drivers in every league, but sometimes, yeah, you gotta take what you can get. Type deal. So we're gonna qualify P20th on that. And there's some people that don't like how I do my stuff, which I usually run on expert mode because in previous games past they had that wall hack and it kind of stops that from happening. But yeah, I don't know if they got it quite fixed here, but I guess we'll find out, huh? Seems like it definitely got to play with the earring here. Man, these things are slow off the start. But I'm glad to see that you gotta actually drive these things with the throttle here. Game looks so much fun. It is actually quite fun so far. The career mode's been I'm really impressed with the AI on the career mode, honestly. And I'm impressed on how they've been able to improve the mechanics of the racing. Which is definitely good to see. Hey, we finished third. How is it with the controller? Well, considering everybody's gonna probably use a controller, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent, pretty responsive. I will suggest, maybe I can show you guys here. Oh, I can't show you. Once we get done with this game, I'll kind of show you what I adjusted thus far on the controller side to be a little bit more responsive. Yeah, I do use one. I just haven't switched over my stuff on the steering wheel side to even attempt to it. Like I said, it's pretty well locked in as for the PC for iRacing for me. Oh, we made her to the A main. We're actually looking in the top 10. Wow. Let's see if we cannot make any mistakes here. They're 3 wide in front of us. Man, they looked like they were going to go 4 wide for a second. Two by 2 in front. All 4 wide coming off 4 there. Holy cow. I gotta admit, like I said, the AI definitely head and shoulder above the AI before, at least on the single player mode. They're kind of showing definitely 2 different grooves here. A bottom line, a top line. It does show wear on the track, but it really doesn't affect you none. You can still drive through the middle like there's plenty of grip. Wow, we're 3 wide back here. 10th. That's crazy. Working the bottom though. We might get a top 10 out of this one. Guess I better not count my chickens before they're hatched, huh? Oh, we dropped a spot now. Oh, got in the back of right. One lap to go. Can we finally get a top 10? Oh no, we're 2 spots out. And those guys are moving up on that top side. They make a big mistake here. I don't know if we're gonna get them. Ah, 1 spot out. P11. Yeah, definitely pretty fun there, Beast. Cool. Camera views seem to be the same camera views from previous games, so not a whole lot different there. We definitely beat that. We got top 15. That's awesome. Actually had a pretty decent drive through there. Oh, coming up on a showcase here at Fairbury. Let's see if... Well, we got a new sponsor agent. Let's see if we got anything that we can upgrade here. At 16. That's definitely not enough to buy that next level there. Or there. Or there. Well, we can buy tires, I guess. We got enough to purchase the level 3, so... Cool. Like I said, guys, after launch, we're kind of gonna be bouncing around other things. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. We won't come back to career mode. We'll be kind of doing other things here and there. See if we got all the changes that I did on the previous ones. So we'll take a break here in about 30 minutes. Kind of what I'm figuring. Then I'll take a break for about an hour and a half and then come back about 1:30 my time. That'd be 1:30 Central Time. And then start streaming some more here for you guys. Like I said, this is the first time we've ever actually done this. Doing a long stream like we're doing today. So definitely appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us. Trying to think of what I need to do here with the car. Still pretty decent though. Guess we'll find out in qualifying. Why do you start it in neutral? Makes no sense, but okay. Now we did put a full season in here for stock cars. Oh, we got our goal there on that one. Let's see if we can't roll the bottom here. Oh, she got doggy there coming out the corner. 14.008. Almost got a 007. I'll try it, see what happens. Oh, we're in Heat 6. Top 3 advanced. Top 2 to the dash. We gotta just need one more spot here. giving them a little love there. Probably a little too much love. Wow. Leader kind of checking out there. But we're actually moving up here on the top side. We're gonna finish P2. Wow, I think that's the first time we're gonna make her into the dash. The qualifier dash. Actually, that is the first time we're gonna make it into the qualifying dash here on the career mode. So, starting to make the car turn around. Are they similar? I don't think they're very similar to iRacing. They're a little different. The driving mechanics, I should say. But oh, they really translate well on steering. Oh, wow, that's cool to know. Yeah, I've yet to play it on the steering wheel pedals. Like I said, mine's kind of locked to my rig. I really, it's a lot to take it apart and disconnect it and stuff. Man, I do really like seeing the AI though, how competitive they are. Well, we're gonna start in the back of this group. Yeah, if you're comparing it to wheel versus controller, I'd say you probably get more immersive with the steering wheel, but it's just as good with a controller, honestly. Well, we're starting P12 here. Thankfully, it don't start you out in neutral when it comes to the race. There's Kylie's car. They're in 37. I don't know if that's what her real car looks like or not. Oh, it's kind of hard to get off the other car when you barely just kind of slide against them. That topside momentum, man. Definitely a lot up there. We can get her to roll up there. Definitely faster on that bottom side. Have the DD Pro. It really feels good. Awesome. Oh, darn it. That's awesome to see that you got the DD Pro. Yeah, that is awesome to hear there, Bobby. I've been wanting to kind of get it, but haven't had the finances to get the DD Pro yet. We got the CSL Elite. Steve Davis saying, hey Steve, how are you today? How is it? It's pretty fun. This morning we've been just kind of focusing on the career mode, just seeing how we can do it. Definitely career mode's more about the upgrades. This afternoon we're gonna kind of jump around between lobbies and other stuff, but definitely fun on the console side. Steve, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming and joining us today. I can't believe we're actually kind of up here close to a top 5 until I hit the tire. Ouch. That tire, no bueno there. Now we're 3 wide. Oh, we're 4 wide. Holy cow. Like I said, the AI is a lot better than what it used to be. That nose damage not helping us any. Oh, yeah. Definitely worth the get if you're looking for a dirt racing game on the any sort of console. Definitely worth getting, in my opinion. CSL Elite is great. Ran one for years. The port issue. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. That's good to know there, Bobby. I know Steve runs a DD Pro. So that's cool that you're able to run it on this too. Well, we got our first top 10 here in the career mode. It's kind of cool. That was a main event or something like that. I can't remember what it was. They kind of used up the tires car a little bit there. Oh, showcase, that's right. P8. Sterling County up next. I will go with the most money. Gotta go where the money is sometimes, right? Oh, we got a discount for something. That's kind of cool. We did get the tires, right? Yeah, we got the tires. So you gotta purchase all of these to move on to the next level. That level 4 and level 5 is locked. That is very interesting. So watch your wires. We'll do there, Bobby. Yeah, that's good information, man. Thank you. Like I said, I have it pretty well locked. My pedals are on a separate USB port. I got it into my PC along with the wheelbase. So yeah, when I got my wheelbase, actually the power supply decided to die on me, so I ended up just plugging the pedals directly into the PC when I got them, because I got the V3 pedals. Well, thank you there, Bobby. It says cool channel, good interaction and subs. But definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're more of a streamer than we are kind of a person that makes videos. I kind of struggle sometimes on making videos. I'll be honest with you. You definitely gotta have a cup of or be able to do something like that. We might have to get a little high. It's kind of interesting to see that the cars are, or the tracks are just a little bit different. Oh, we got the red light special there. So I think we're close on the gearing here. Setup maybe needs a little work. Yeah, for everybody that might be new to our channel, you see at the bottom of our screen here down below us, you see the blue, purple, and red. That is for the 3 platforms that we stream on. We stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter now. We just started Twitter about a month ago. So still trying to figure that out a little bit, to be honest with you. Haven't quite got all the bugs worked out on that one yet. But that way you guys also know that we are streaming on multiple platforms, so it's easy for you guys to find us. As long as you're looking up Eric's Wacky Racing or EWR13W, it's pretty easy to find us on it, basically any of the platforms. We just wanted to be more I can't say that word today. Accessible or accessible. I cannot say that word today. Just wanted to be more accessible to everybody. Not a bad lap there. The stock cars kind of seem to like the middle of this track here. It used to be on All American, they like the bottom side. But it is kind of interesting to see the AI are jumping up to that top side. I think if you got the right gearing and you got the right setup, you might be able to run that top side. Okay, qualifying P20 there. So top 5 to the main, top 2 to the dash. See how we can do on this one. We're sitting in a transfer spot. Let's see if we can't hold it. A little bit of a sluggish start. Gonna slot back into P5 here with 2 to go. Leader checking out, he's kind of running out top side. That is one thing. Looks like they still are having issues with this track. There is a frame stutter on it. I just noticed that. I don't know if you guys noticed it on stream or not, but there is a frame stutter here. I've seen it on All American before and SRX. So, top 5, we held our position. Starting 20th in the main. We got a lot of work to do if we want to try to make it to the top 10, but hey, top 5. Here we off. Got in the gate. Just trying to find a different spot to go around these guys. There's about 3 different lines you can run, and that the AI are running. Bobby, thank you for the like, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for coming hanging out with us today. Six to go here. And they're 3 wide in front of us. Going through those corners. Looked like about 4 wide in a few spots. They were 3 wide there for a short second. Digging on the bottom. Trying to dig on the bottom, I should say. That 55 looks like a buddy's car that raced with us on All American. Actually, been racing with him for years on other platforms. Oh, I thought Jones was gonna dive it or duck down, but it stayed up high. It's cool to see that they kind of changed lanes too. 3 wide coming off that corner. Or 3 wide there coming off turn 4. Only 2 circuits to go. Oh, we tagged the wall. We went to Smack Daddies. I'm hoping they got that wall hack fixed, but I'm not 100% sure if they have or not. I don't ever try to use it. I'm sure there's others that have, that know what they're doing on it. Oh, count up 13th. Yeah, not a bad finish for us. Starting to work our way up there. But yeah, definitely kind of a good look here into the career mode. Definitely all about the sponsorship. Best Our Beast coming back saying, I'm back, bro. Hey, coming back. Cool, cool. Good to see. Like I said, guys, let us know in the comments down below after lunch here. We will be back around 1:30 my time, so it's coming up in about 7 minutes. I was planning on taking a break for lunch here and coming back and streaming. Let us know what you guys want to see. Like I said, we worked kind of on the career mode this morning because I definitely wanted to just kind of see what was going to go on with it. But definitely, if I was to give the rating of the game thus far out of just the career mode itself has definitely improved on the AI side. They are definitely more competitive. It is kind of based off upgrading your stuff like the other games were, which is cool. Kind of gives you a little bit of something to do with the money for a little while until you get it all topped out. It's cool to find out from Kylie there that the drivers are based off of real drivers. There's Kylie and that 37 there on the screen. She's actually a real driver. It actually popped up in chat, so that's awesome to see. So I guess all these drivers are based off of real drivers. I didn't know that until Kylie popped in and said that. So definitely cool. Yeah, it's just honestly, so far it's been a real good game. Few complaints I got though: the shifting and the stock cars. There at least needs to be a 3-gear stock car. I mean, most stock cars got a 3-speed in them, along with most late models, to be honest with you. That's kind of one thing that kind of bugs me. And then being able to tell what you're trying to do, like down at your bottom right hand corner, thanks to Ken, he showed me that you can edit your paint booth and stuff there. In the past games, yeah, it was up on the slider. Definitely got to thank Ken for showing us that, or telling us about that. It was something I just completely overlooked. Then you got your options that you can change into, which I was going to show you guys that. My driver aids for the controller, I just got the default configuration. I left the steering dead zone at 10, but I have everything else: the steering sensitivity, brake range, brake rate, steering rate, all up to 90, and then the throttle range and throttle rate, I dropped it down to 60. That way, if I get on the throttle too hard, it won't be spinning the tires. So that's something you might think about. If you're noticing your tires spinning a lot, you probably got your throttle range and your throttle rate maybe at the wrong setting. So you might have to play around with that. I think on all the other games, I've had the brake settings and steering sensitivity all the way up on max. So I was just kind of testing it out on the 90 side to see what it worked. I didn't mess with the AI. I just left them right in the middle. Driver's aids, there's none. I'm on expert mode, and then expert mode all the way through down. Transmission, I put to manual. That's one thing I'm gonna say that's a little bit annoying. On qualifying, it starts you out in neutral. That's a little bit annoying because the car's rolling on the track. The car should be in gear, right? Not in neutral. Another complaint that I've got thus far is like the leaderboard is a little bit hard to see. Maybe if they put like a different background, like when you start seeing the cars move in positions, a little easier to read. But at the beginning, it's definitely hard to see what's going on there. So if like you're announcing, kind of like what I do for my normal streams, it's kind of hard to see the names and kind of hard to communicate that at times. But definitely kind of cool to see. It does start you out locally. Looks like you got to pay $7,500 to go regionally, and then nationally 50,000. Huh, interesting. Oh no, that's fan wise. You gotta have that many fans. Wow, that's interesting. Didn't notice that until just now. So you gotta have 7,500 to go regionally and 50,000 to go nationally. Interesting. They did bring it back to personnel side here, so you can hire and fire who you want. There's your driver stats. Counting kind of shows you what you won, what you haven't won. Lifetime. That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. It's got championships for local, regional, and national. Then you got your lifetime races. It's kind of cool. Cool. And then another thing I noticed here, if you go back into your career mode, but you got about a 2 to 3 minute intro video. Or I guess you go back into local, you can go and if you have the $10,000, you can go ahead and buy the 305 sprints. I will be honest with you, I think the 305 sprints are easier to drive than the stock cars. So if you want to challenge yourself, the stock cars are probably the way to go. The 305s, if you just want an easy way to run, are probably the best for you if you just want to run through stuff real quick, because they are very, very easy to drive. Over on iRacing, the idea of the 305s is to keep the car as straight as possible and don't get crossed up at all. Same principle applies here with these 305s. You keep her straight as possible and going as fast as possible. The street stocks definitely got to use a lot more throttle than what we're used to from the All-American to get down and around through the corners. So definitely, if you want to challenge yourself at the start, street stock's probably the way to go. If you want an easy ride, or easier ride I should say, 305s might be the way to go. Kind of depending on what you're kind of wanting to do. So just a little bit of information on that. So, but guys, we are gonna sign off for now. We're gonna come back for part 2 here at 1:30 in about an hour and a half. So if you guys want to come back, check out some more gameplay, more than welcome to. Like I said, we'll be back in about an hour and a half. So this is gonna be Eric signing off for Eric's Wacky Racing for now. See you here shortly.